watching ISTV News, and this is Panorama giving you the news. First headlines. 43rd Statehood Day observed, and demanding price of blood after kidnapping innocent people is not even a characteristic of beast, asserts Gaikangam. Don't ever do such thing again, he appeals. Let's see the news in details. The 43rd Statehood Day of Manipur was observed today at a solemn function held at a campus of Old Secretariat under the aegis of state government. Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam, Commerce and Industry Minister Govindas Konthausam, Education Minister M. Okendro, Chief Secretary P.C. Lamkunga, DGP Saeed Ahmed and other high-ranking civil and police officials were present at the function. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Govindas elucidated the underlying points of statehood. He said a great deal of things had changed after Manipur became a full-fledged state.
Economically sustainable employment generate secular state communal harmony Santi
Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam said after Manipur achieved full-fledged statehood, the state has been able to make a lot of progress in the field of development in all respects. This is the result of statehood. When Manipur was a union territory, the central funds used to be very little. As such, Manipur could not make much progress. However, we cannot remain complacent. We must work hard to make Manipur a self-sufficient state, he said.
Population state statehood
Gaikangam further said in the recent times, some heel-based militant organizations have been indulging in kidnapping innocent people for ransom. After demanding and getting the price of blood of the innocent persons, the militants released them. There is no guarantee that such trend would not become a little spark that may turn into a huge fire. On the other hand, such acts are not even the characteristic of beast. Even the wildest and cruelest beast, when their stomach is full, they never attack human. Parents need to guide and teach such wicked men not to commit such crime ever again, he said.
Underground group underground overground gang or individual in the recent past whether they kidnap
As part of the intensified security measures in view of the upcoming Republic Day celebrations, a combined team of Imphal West Police Commandos, 40 AR Chinga and Kanchipur Post and 4th IRB under the supervision of DSP Commando S. Ibomcha and Commando OC Zone conducted a combing operation at Naramlekai area around 5:30 am today. The combined team herded out more than 400 men from a northern side of Naramlekai Larambi to the southern side of Naramlekai Sofa Ledak and be verified at Naramlekai Pena Kongba Community Hall. In all, 28 persons who had no identification documents or cards were picked up and handed over to Singjamai Police Station for further verification. The rest were released after verification. Manipur Association for Promotion of Science and Research Institute of Science and Technology RIST today jointly felicitated two veteran scientists of Manipur, former Vice Chancellor Professor C. Amuba and present Vice Chancellor of Manipur University Professor H.N.K. Sarma for their contribution in the field of science in the state. As a part of the function, a lecture program was also held at Manipur Press Club. Former Vice Chancellor of Manipur University Professor I.S. Khaidam, Senior Scientist of Department of Astronomy, University of Maryland Professor S. Surjalal Sarma and many distinguished persons attended the function. The two scientists were honored by presenting today memento and citation. Many research persons expressed their views during the RIST lecture program Series 3. In his speech, Professor C. Amuba said, learning is a lifetime exercise and praised the role played by RIST in the field of science in the state. Committee against widening of road on eastern side of Imphal River from Lamlong Bridge to Haikrumakong today staged a sit-in protest at Tharo Devi Community Hall, Kurai Nandabim Laikai, asserting the locals' demand to stop 100 meters widening of the road on the eastern side. Speaking to media during the protest attended by a large number of local residents, protesters condemned the step taken up by the government. She said the widening should be shortened to 40 meters rather than 100 meters. She drew the attention of the authority concerned for construction of the retaining wall of the river.
Area service in Palture, Padalaiba, but I'm Sana, Tina, to the Lonaman Sibi of the gate. Lonaman, Sibatang, Gaitara, Pajaga, Miami of Rapatagi, Baruina, Kogi, Hekrumakongina, Lamung, Ovile, Pajamiam, Sixawabaka, by Lakman. Other Lambi Patro Matamda, Baruina, Kogi, to the Lonaman service, Tina retaining wall, Sibi Bagaloina, the Kogi.
Maoist Communist Party has boycotted celebration of Republic Day of India in Manipur. In a press release, the Publicity and Propaganda Secretary of the party, Nonglen Meitei, declared general strike on 26 January from 5 am to 5 pm. The press release informed that all the essential services, including media and religious functions and medical, will be relaxed during the general strike and appealed for people's support. Manipur Political Science Association Center for Manipur Studies, Manipur University and NT College today jointly organized one-day discussion on peace and good governance in Manipur at Manipur Press Club. Professor E. Bijoy Kumar, Dean School of Social Science, Manipur University, Professor N. Joy Kumar, Director, Center for Manipur Studies, and Professor N. Mohendro and many intellectuals attended the function. Addressing the function, Professor Bijoy Kumar opined that development could be brought if there is good administration in the state. In his speech, Professor Joy Kumar expressed concern about the absence of good governance which needs to be administered in the state. He appealed to the people to strive for bringing peace and prosperity in the state.
Asigi kudong sa wasin na mas governance asi sarkar asi parbo tanda karam rule lo hujikti masamang na masali haiba kode mas na kun rule do masamo na abai tika bi masamo na tika to masamo na dum tika so bil julo masigi aspect asno dilai
All India Youth Federation Manipur State Council appealed to the authorities concerned to make necessary commodities available in the state abundantly. In a press release, the council said since Manipur merged with India, the state is unable to supply sufficient food for the people. Keeping the poor in mind, food items should be made available in every household, the council demanded. Members of Tera Amudon Welfare Club and local people today protested the summons of 7 club members by the police for tracing Longjam Mukta. Club members traced Longjam Mukta on January 13, suspecting him to be a thief. Club members handed him over to police, but police released him and called 7 club members for beating Mukta. Irate club members and local people condemned the action of the police and rushed to Imphal police station demanding mass arrest. Police stopped them near MSRTC complex. General Secretary of Tera Amudon Welfare Club Kates Ibomsa said all club members are involved in beating Mukta. Police should arrest all of them along with the 7 members. A memorandum will be submitted to DGP, he said. Manipur Electricity Employees Union has released the names of their new office bearers for the year 2014. 13 executive members, including Vice President of Hills Area Committee, Kikorbun Newmai and Laistram Rajan, has been nominated as the President and General Secretary respectively. Some unidentified persons planted a 4 kg IED near a hotel at Lamkai Bazar under Jiribam subdivision yesterday evening. Jiri Police Commando and 27th AR personnel safely removed the IED and exploded it in a nearby field. Well, that's the end of today's news. But before we end the headlines once again. 43rd Statehood Day observed, and demanding price of blood after kidnapping innocent people is not even a characteristic of beast, asserts Guy Kungam. Don't ever do such thing again, he appeals. Thank you for watching our news.